I'm from Blairstown. Just saying thank you for this stuffy sleepover. Sounds adorable. And I can't wait for New Jersey Makers Day. You know, it's my favorite day of the whole year. And I'm thankful to hear that we'll have a PDF of the bylaws, hopefully the Thursday before the meeting is the plan right now. Very cool. Anyway, so I'm here to speak, as I have several times before, about accountability, transparency, and trust, and what I believe the Library Commission should stand for. I've been involved in the library, as you know, for a long time. I've got my family here. I volunteer here. I've worked here for my business, and I even worked here as an employee running that makerspace. The library is very near and dear to my heart. Over the years, I've had many interactions with the Library Commission, and one thing I could always rely on was that they cared about this community. And that goes for now. You wouldn't be here volunteering if you didn't care about the community. Some may have seen the previous commission's approach as messy or disorganized, but I really saw it as community building. The way they ran meetings, giving people time to speak, sharing information very openly, making sure everyone understood what was happening, told us that our voices mattered, that community opinion mattered, and that the people who use the library have a role in shaping how it functions. That's what public service looks like. Representatives of the public should be open to hearing from the people that they serve. They should communicate clearly how and when they're making decisions and what information is guiding those decisions, even when it's inconvenient. It's important to give people space to speak and to ask questions. I'm an educator, and that's something I deeply believe in. I trusted that commission. I didn't always agree with every decision that they made, that's for sure. But because they were transparent, I always felt like they discussed everything very openly right here in the public. So I felt like they had our best interests in mind. And that trust is largely gone now. And I'll explain why that is for me. When the book challenges arose, people came to these meetings. They shared their concerns, they asked questions, they made their voices heard, and they were essentially ignored. And I've noticed that since then, there have been a lot of efforts to limit how the public can interact with the commission and offer comments. Public participation feels like something you're required to allow rather than something you actually welcome. We feel like an inconvenience. That feeling was reinforced when at a previous meeting, I was told that I could simply apply to be on the Library Commission if I want to have a say. I found that kind of ironic because many people I know who care deeply about the library, who are here right now, who've been coming to these meetings and volunteering in the library for years, have applied, myself included. But they've been passed over, apparently because they don't align politically with our county liaison. Meanwhile, people that are sitting on this commission, I didn't see you at library meetings before you were appointed. So when you tell me if you apply, if you want to have a say, that option isn't actually available to me, is it? That's not how healthy democracy works. That is not how a healthy community works. And now bylaws are being proposed, and we've had little to no real explanation of what's changing or why without having to force the issue. I do appreciate that there look to be changes on that front now, and I am very, very thankful for that. But it certainly has, again, reinforced that idea that there isn't trust and accountability and transparency. So I want to be clear. I don't believe people in government should simply tell the public what they can have. You have a responsibility, as messy as it can be, to listen to us, to represent us, to be honest with us, and to be accountable to us. So I will once again encourage you to think seriously about how you can rebuild the trust that has been lost. And it looks like steps are being taken, and I sincerely hope so. We're not going away. We are part of this community, and we are part of this library, and we are just as important as everyone in those seats. Thank you.